Every morning that we wake up, we know that someone is missing in our house, which is my dad.
This story is not just about crime. It is a reminder that danger often hides behind opportunity. If you ever have to meet someone for business, a money exchange, or any transaction, never go alone. Always choose a safe public location. Verify who you are dealing with and trust your instinct. If it feels wrong, walk away. The victims in this tragic case were two Bureau de Change operators, Alhaji Yakub Musa and Alhaji Hassan Umaru, along with two unidentified men who were later discovered decomposing in the septic tank, casualties of Pensu's violent court clashes. At the center of it all, Timmy, infamously known as Pensu, later adopting the name Terminator, a feared cultist and ruthless killer. He orchestrated the ambush with the help of Oluwatosin or Lanrewaju, the contact who lured the unsuspecting operators, who accomplices including Mayowa Oluwa Olawuyi, also called General, Babatunde Idris, known as Aloma, and a 23-year-old electrician, Kenneth Ibuka. In addition, two teenage scrap scavengers, aged just 16 and 17, were forced by Pensu to move the victim to their deaths. The financial trail led investigators to a nurse who admitted receiving 100,000 for allowing her bank account to be used in the ransom transaction. Ultimately, the case was cracked by the Lagos State Police Special Anti-Robbery Squad, SARS, whose investigation and confrontation brought an end to Pensu's reign of terror. What began as a simple business deal ended with 4 bodies floating in a septic tank and a Lagos community living in fear of a man everyone knew only as Pensu. On March 14, 2019, two Bureau de Change operators, Alhaji Yakubu Musa and Alhaji Hassan Umaru, received what appeared to be a routine business request. They were contacted by Oluwatosin Olaju, who explained that his relative had just returned from abroad and needed to exchange $10,000 for Naira. The operators, who ran their business in the Benson area of Ikorodu, Lagos, agreed to meet him. What they did not realize, however, was that this seemingly simple transaction was actually a trap that had been carefully planned days in advance. Instead of meeting at the bank as originally arranged, the two men were diverted to the trailer park bus stop in Odoguniyan, Ikorodu. From there, a motorcycle rider took them to a boys' quarter, where they walked straight into an ambush. Inside was Pensu, a ruthless criminal feared throughout Lagos. The operators were immediately tied up, beaten, and robbed. To make the setup more convincing, Pensu even forced Oluwatosin, their supposed contact, to lie on the floor and pretend to be a victim. The attackers then ordered the operators to transfer money into an account. When the payment failed to reflect, Pensu grew suspicious. Convinced that Oluwatosin was sabotaging the deal, he issued a chilling ultimatum. If I don't receive an alert by 4:55 p.m., I will kill all of you. In desperation, the victim suggested using another account. Oluwatosin provided details of a nurse who had once treated him. By nightfall, 1.6 million had been successfully transferred, yet even after receiving the ransom, Pensu had no intention of releasing them. Pensu believed that if the operators were left alive, they could easily identify Oluwatosin to the police. The chilling solution was simple: elimination. He coerced two teenage scrap scavengers, aged just 16 and 17, to help move the bound men on a pushcart to an abandoned company nearby. There, inside a septic tank filled with water, Pensu ended their lives. Their mouths and nose were tightly sealed with tape and their hands remained bound. One of the men was already unconscious when thrown in, while the other drowned alive. To cover his track, Pensu then burned their phone, clothes, and shoes, destroying all evidence. The septic tank contained more than just the two operators. When police eventually uncovered it, they also found two additional decomposing bodies, victims of Pensu's violent court wars with the rival Aye confraternity. In a gruesome display of dominance, Pensu had even killed a cult leader known as Terminator and then arrogantly assumed the name for himself. Meanwhile, residents of Odoguniyan began to notice a foul stench spreading through their community, unaware that just meters away, 4 corpses were rotting in the water-filled pit. When Yakubu Musa and Azan Umaru failed to return home, their families grew increasingly desperate. The ransom had already been paid, yet their loved one never came back. The Lagos State Police soon launched a special anti-robbery squad SARS investigation. Tracing the ransom payment led them to a GT Bank account belonging to a nurse. She admitted receiving 100,000 naira for allowing her account to be used and identified the man behind the transaction as Oluwatosin Olarewaju. His arrest broke the case wide open. During the interrogation, Oluwatosin named other accomplices: Mayowa Olawuyi, aka General, Babatunde Idris, aka Aloma, and Kenneth Ibuka, a 23-year-old electrician. Although each suspect tried to minimize his role, the evidence made one fact clear: all road leads back to Pensu. For months, Pensu managed to evade capture, shifting between hideouts while continuing to terrorize the community. But on June 23, 2019, police finally tracked him down to his base in Odoguniyan. When officers surrounded the hideout, Pensu refused to surrender. Instead, he opened fire, triggering a fierce gun battle. 2 police officers were wounded in the exchange, while Pensu himself was shot in both legs. He was rushed to the hospital but was confirmed dead on arrival. At the scene, police recovered firearm and ammunition, bringing an end to the reign of one of Lagos' most feared criminals. For the families of the 2 BDC operators, the loss was devastating. One grieving child expressed the pain clearly.
Bad. I'm not really happy because that's really that I have. It's the only one that makes me happy. Every morning that we wake up, we know that someone is missing in our house, which is my dad. Because he take care of us very well. No one can take care of us like him. No one can take care of us like him. I love my dad so much.
The mothers left behind broken families, deep sorrows, and a community scared by fear. This story serves as a warning. Always conduct financial transactions in safe public place. Verify the identity of anyone you deal with. Trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, walk away. Because sometimes what appears to be an opportunity can turn out to be a deadly trap. If you found this story eye-opening, don't just scroll away. Hit the like button to help more people hear about it. Subscribe to the channel so you can never miss our next gripping true crime story. and share this video because staying informed could save someone's life.